Princess Diana's letters reveal her heart. They express her love, her fears, her dreams. In 2024, an unpublished letter to William and Harry resurfaces. It sheds light on the vision she had for their future. Diana wanted to offer them a freedom she had never known. She urged them to choose happiness over duty. But why did this letter remain secret for so long? What did it reveal about her inner struggles? Did her words foretell her son's destinies? Diana's confidences have fascinated readers for decades. Over time, snippets of her shattered life emerge. Letters, notes, and diaries reveal her desires and torment. Yet one letter, thought lost, reappears. This very personal message is addressed to William and Harry, not to a friend or a royal. Its contents could change the way we thought about Diana's last years. For more than 20 years, she was hidden from view. Discovered in 2024 in a private collection, it comes as a surprise. It's not a simple family note, nor is it an ordinary note. Written in her own hand, this text carries an unexpected depth. It reveals the thoughts of a mother who foresaw her son's challenges. Intended to remain private, it resonates with force today. To grasp the significance of this find, let's go back in time. Diana realized that the ideal future for her children would be a struggle. Her desire to remain close to William and Harry grows. Her marriage to Charles is crumbling. She knows that her role as a mother risks weakening. Becoming the ex-wife of the future king weakens her. The monarchy, she understands, imposes its rules. Their official separation in December 1992 marked a turning point. Diana foresaw an increased hold by the institution. Historically, the crown has shaped the upbringing of the heirs. Duty takes precedence over personal wishes. She feared that her influence would fade, as it had for so many royal children before them. Her letters from this period betray her growing anguish. She confided in those closest to her. In 1993, a phrase resonates, almost prophetic. "My sons are my reason for living. I would be lost without them." More than a token of love, it was a cry, a confession of her visceral bond with them, and a fear of seeing it broken. As her public life intensified, Diana took action. She opened William and Harry up to the real world. Fast food, amusement parks, meetings outside the royal circle, she insisted. No confinement to private schools. She sent them to public schools. These choices are calculated. Her sons must discover life beyond the gilded wall. But not everyone approves. Royalty cultivates a distance with the people, a tradition of formality. Diana breaks this mold. It pleases the people. It irritates the palace. Redefining the education of a future king and his brother is disturbing. In 1995, Diana's explosive interview with Panorama shocked. She spoke without a filter. Royal life, family tensions, her sons. "I want them to understand people's emotions, fears, and hopes," she says. The audience cheers. The palace gnashes its teeth. She goes from protective mother to public rebel. The following months were chaotic. In 1996, her divorce from Charles was finalized. She lost her title of Royal Highness. Her status changed. Her love for her sons did not. Freed from royal shackles, Diana became a target. Photographers hounded her relentlessly. Every step, every gesture is scrutinized. For years, she endured this pressure, but without the shield of protocol, she is alone. Yet her role as mother remains her strength. She offers William and Harry a world outside the palace. She often takes them out in public. In secret, she writes notes, letters, words of love, hopes and fears for her son. That summer, Diana travels a lot. She joined family and friends. Her letters take on an urgent tone. Before, she wrote about the wear and tear of royal life. Now, a shadow hangs over her words. She confides in those closest to her. At the end of July, she leaves for the south of France with Dodi Fayed, her friend. The tabloids go wild. The paparazzi harass her. The media noise never stopped. Diana, tired of the intrusion, resists. She kept in touch with her sons. William and Harry spend the summer in Scotland with the royals. She sends them short messages. "I miss you," she tells them. One letter stands out, simple but moving. "You are my world. I will always love you." Words she has often repeated, but in these final months, they weigh more heavily. The final weeks are getting packed. Talk of her humanitarian projects, a big press announcement perhaps. She stays on the Riviera, then arrives in Paris. On the 30th of August, 1997, everything changed. Her sons remained her priority. That evening, she called them. A last conversation, warm and light, as always. A few hours later, tragedy struck. A car accident in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel. Diana passes away. The world weeps. A wave of grief overwhelms everything. But for William and Harry, it's worse. Their mother suddenly disappears. After a summer away from her, they are orphans. At 15 and 12, they face the unthinkable. The royal family falters. Millions share their pain. Yet one question lingers. Did Diana leave a final message? A love letter? A guide to their future? She had written so much, said so much. But was there more? And why the secrecy? The grief is overwhelming. We mourn a unique princess. Compassion, strength, change. She was all these things. For William and Harry, it's personal. Their rock, the one who put their joy above all else, is gone. As children, they experience public grief. The world is watching. The monarchy demands their silence. Their grief remains hidden. Before the funeral, rumors grow. A final word from Diana? A farewell note? Nothing came out right away. But those closest to her know. She wrote ceaselessly to her sons. Even from afar, she spoke to them, always from the heart. Some letters are tender, others more serious. They reflect her struggles. Words were her refuge. Perhaps she left one last gift. William and Harry remain silent for a long time. Their mother remains a precious memory. Her gentleness, her laughter, her immense love. Her letters become relics. Royalty keeps its secrets, but snippets circulate, entrusted to friends, hidden in her belongings. One letter reads, "I live so that they know they are loved. They are my light." Another, after the divorce, worries. "I want them to be happy, to feel supported, whatever happens." Has she written a farewell? A message for later? Some imagine a letter in the royal archives. Others, lost among her papers. Years passed. Then, in 2024, a discovery was made. A private collection reveals unpublished writings. A letter shines among them. To William and Harry, written in early 1997, it vibrates with warmth. It repeats her wish that they grow up loved and free. But an urgency shines through. She speaks of the challenges ahead, royal pressures, their right to choose their own path. Her words resonate. Her sons' future choices reflect them. Diana dreamed of options for them, of independence. Why did this letter lie dormant for so long? Forgotten? Hidden? What does it say about her last wishes? Some think it's a guarded secret. Others, chance. But no matter. She speaks today. Diana, so expressive, has always written, especially to her sons. This unique letter screams with urgency. It denounces royal life, the weight of glances, her need to protect them. Written before the end, it insists, their happiness above all, their freedom, unshackled. Diana dreamed of a different destiny for her sons. She didn't just wish for their freedom, she urged them to seize it. This letter, found in 1997, hits hard, no clear predictions. Yet her words ring true with the passage of time. She denounced the rigid traditions of the crown. For her, happiness came before duty. She warned, without limits, expectations crush. To William and Harry, she said, just be yourselves. For a long time, Diana was seen as a visionary. In her letters, she spoke of being spied on. She felt in danger. She confessed to friends that she was being followed. This letter doesn't scream danger, but her tone suggests it. She knew she wouldn't always be there. Her vision of monarchy was nuanced. She didn't accept everything, nor did she reject everything. Royal coldness offended her, but she welcomed its public role. At the end of the 90s, she wanted change. A modern crown, she felt, had to evolve. She'd said so publicly. Here, it was intimate. She recognized their connection to royalty, but their private lives mattered just as much. Dare to change. Defy the useless. Think of yourself, she wrote. This letter seemed to foreshadow their future choices. William and Harry were young when she died, yet their lives followed her lessons. William, future king, juggled with duty. With Catherine, he simply raised his children, an active fatherhood, rare among royals. Harry, on the other hand, shatters everything. With Meghan, he leaves the crown in 2021, a radical choice. The letter does not chart their course, but its ideas vibrate within them. Diana feared they would suffer as she did. She wanted them to decide for themselves. The letter rekindles debate. Should the monarchy change? Her words of 20 years ago still ring true. The crown has moved on since her death, but tensions remain. Audiences are divided. Tradition or modernity? For William and Harry, it's a treasure. Their mother's love engraved there. For the world, it's more. Proof of her eternal imprint. Her voice still resonates. Diana was disruptive. She upset order. Over time, her influence grew. William modernized royalty from within. He protects his children from prying eyes. With Catherine, he broke the codes. Public schools, simple image. The echo of Diana. Harry, on the other hand, escapes. His outing shocks. He talks about the pressures, the weight. Like his mother, he chooses peace. The letter sheds light on these choices. She wanted their freedom, not an imposed destiny. Be true, she said, a powerful cry in a frozen crown. Her relationship with royalty was complex, adored outside, alone inside. She wanted a more human crown. She hit walls, but she changed the way people looked at her. William and Harry carry her legacy. Whether they stay or go, she has left her mark on them. Why did this letter lie dormant for so long? Hidden on purpose? Kept to themselves? The royals keep their writings to themselves. The timing is intriguing. The future of the crown hangs in the balance. For Diana fans, it's clear. She was more than a princess, a fighting mother, a voice for the forgotten, a rebel. Her words still touch. They question. Emotion or tradition? Duty or happiness? Can the crown change? William reforms gently. Harry flees outright. Two answers to her struggles. She saw their chains before they did. "You are more than your titles," she wrote. The letter screams it. Her voice does not fade. She guides her sons. It shakes royalty. She redefined everything. Diana saw far. Her words live. They inspire. They challenge. A timeless princess.